Thank you so much, guys, for being here. So my name is Sonali. I am. I had the amazing opportunity to intern with the data products team here at Intuit Mailchimp as a software engineering intern over the summer. So a little bit about me before I get started. I'm originally from Mumbai in India, and currently I'm based out of Seattle, pursuing my master's degree in information management and data science. So, this right here is my internship at a glance, if you will. So, in the next few minutes, what I'm going to try is to walk you through the stories behind these numbers. Like, what is it that I achieved with the 500 lines of code? Or what problems did I solve? And, like, what value did I add with the 30 odd commits? So the first task that I actually had as part of my internship was migrating an Airflow DAG from legacy systems to Google Cloud. Now, for those unfamiliar with Airflow, Airflow is nothing but a way of programmatically authoring, computing, monitoring, and scheduling your workflows. And mind you, the DAG that I was migrating actually had been running flawlessly in production since months. So some of you might rightfully be thinking, why bother fixing something that wasn't broken in the first place? And that actually brings me to my next slide, which is talking about why data engineering is so damn important to begin with and also so easy to overlook. So, the legacy orchestration infrastructure, A, was extremely difficult to scale, which is honestly concerning given the massive rate at which the data consumption here at MailChimp is growing. Secondly, not only that, it was also prone to performance dips, resource allocation failures, and so on. So, to sum it up, it was all good till it wouldn't be soon. And that's exactly what data engineering does. It's so easy to overlook it because so much of it is happening behind the scenes. And it's very rarely that we actually stop to sit and praise the foundation of a building, but we all know what happens when we try to build on hollow ground. Things just fall apart. So luckily for us, the data platform team here at MailChimp is an amazing set of software and data engineers that set a strong foundation for all things data. They create a well understood, governed data platform made up of the right data and the infrastructure that enable users to do their best. So coming back to the work that I had, the first task that I did was realizing that even though it's intimidating to walk through thousands of lines of code, if I had any hopes of recreating the functionality, I had to understand the code inside out, and that's what I started with. I replaced all the custom outdated operators, and I also realized that given that I would be validating everything again from scratch, this is a great time to actually take a deeper dive and further optimize the data structures, the readability, and just the overall organization of the code. And that is what I did. So yes, at the end of week 5, I had my first successfully completed task. And I did kind of look a little bit like that when my first production run went all green. So as of today, it has been running without incidents since 22 days, tens of files extracted, thousands of records inserted, all good, all green. Moving on. So coming to week 6 and 8, which is where we are at now, let's talk aggregation. So our team realized that the analytics and dashboards were running aggregate queries against very granular data. And the problem with this was that it can not only be very slow and unnecessarily redundant, but it can also put extra strain on our BigQuery servers. Not only that, we were also suffering from data loss in our reports when accounts closed in order to keep up with data retention and GDPR norms. So the solution here was to identify and create an aggregate layer that can be leveraged for analytics. So in order to do that, I actually ended up writing my first tech spec where I learned how to elaborate but be concise, include all details but not be redundant, and just in general be a better technical writer. In addition to that, I also had the opportunity to flex the skills I learned in the data visualization class I took at grad school earlier this year and recreated the dashboards that our amazing analysts had created using the new optimized resources. And yeah, that kind of sums up what I did this summer. A huge shout out to the amazing data products team that I worked with. As I said, they are a set of amazing software and data engineers that I learned so much from. And I also learned to get over my personal fears of refusing to ask for help because the environment in this team just was so conducive to learning. So thank you so much, guys, for having me here. And yeah, it was great working with you. And apart from that, one last thing would be just an incredible summer through and through, moving to a new city, getting to, solve a murder, or actually we didn't do it, but we got to try. But we starred in a movie poster, built prosthetic arms, got to be a chef. It was just such an amazing experience, even apart from all the learning that I got to do. And this is going to be a recurring theme, but a huge shout out to the university recruiting team because first of all, it wouldn't have happened had y'all not been there. And also y'all took the experience to another level. So thank you so much for all of this. And I hope we get to stay in touch even after the internship. Thank you so much, guys.